Welcome back to Chockatable Media. Here is a counter-argument against my first rebuttal. This is coming from Samuel O. Samuel on Facebook. A degree doesn't mean you're smart. Common sense does. In today's world, formal education is often seen as the ultimate ticket to success. Degrees hang proudly on walls. Graduates post achievements online. And societies equate academic credentials with intelligence. Yet, the truth is simple but often ignored. A degree doesn't necessarily mean you are smart. Common sense does. The limits of a degree. A degree reflects the successful completion of academic requirements. It demonstrates discipline, resilience, and knowledge in a particular field. However, it doesn't automatically translate into practical wisdom or the ability to thrive in real-life situations. Many graduates can recall formulas, quote theories, or analyze literature, but may struggle with decision-making, financial management, or interpersonal relationships. Education equips the mind with tools, but it is common sense that teaches when and how to use those tools. Without it, even the most brilliant academic knowledge can fall flat in practice. The power of common sense. Common sense is often described as sound judgment derived from everyday experiences rather than formal schooling. It's the ability to interpret situations logically, make practical decisions, and adapt to changing circumstances. It is what helps a farmer predict the weather without instruments, a business person sense a bad deal, or a parent raise a child wisely without ever having read a psychology textbook. It bridges the gap between knowledge and application. For example, a graduate in finance may understand complex economic theories, but without common sense, they could still fall into debt. Conversely, someone with little formal education but strong practical judgment may build thriving businesses and financial stability. Degrees without common sense, a dangerous combination. History and society are full of examples of highly educated individuals making catastrophic errors simply because they ignored practical wisdom. Corruption scandals, poor leadership decisions, and failed projects often stem not from a lack of education but from a lack of common sense and ethical judgment. Having knowledge without wisdom is like owning a high-performance car without knowing how to drive. It may look impressive, but it can be disastrous when put to the test. Common sense with or without a degree, the winning formula. This is not to undermine education. Degrees open doors and expand horizons. But the key is integration. The smartest individuals are not just those with the highest qualifications, but those who combine learning with practical judgment, humility, and the ability to navigate real-life situations. Think of the great innovators, leaders, and problem-solvers of the world. Many were not defined by the degrees they held, but by their ability to think critically, solve problems, and apply wisdom in everyday situations. Conclusion. A degree is a piece of paper that proves you studied. Common sense is a life skill that proves you can survive and thrive. The world today doesn't need just more graduates. It needs individuals with balanced judgment, practical wisdom, and the courage to apply both knowledge and common sense for the greater good. Education may open doors, but common sense is what helps you walk through them without stumbling. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like. Please comment and put on your notification button. See you on my next broadcast.